So guys, it looks like Virgil Hunter in his interview also said that he wants Amir Khan to dedicate himself to the sport more. And what he means by that is that when you get to the age of 33, you need to spend more educated time in the gym. You need to work on your weaknesses. Now, to that, I will say that I think that if Amir Khan's not already worked on his weaknesses and already not a near complete fighter, then you've got to say if he's not already altered or corrected those weaknesses are probably never going to be corrected. But I just think that aside, I think what Virgil Hunter is saying, I think he needs to dedicate himself towards the back end of his career. He hasn't got long left, and I kind of share those thoughts. Here's what I think. Virgil Hunter feels that he's been distracted by a lot of things outside the ring. Now, you could say he's been distracted by some of the shows that he does outside the ring, some of the family issues that he has. He has Amir Khan's had a lot of trouble over the last couple of years. If you look at his family issues been going on for a while, the issue that he had with his wife, there's a lot of distractions, which obviously his trainer wouldn't want to talk about, but obviously he knows that are there because it's in the media, so that's probably what Virgil Hunter is saying by the distractions. And those, when you're operating at elite level in boxing, right, they need to be, they can't be there. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to perform. If Amir Khan really wants to dedicate his next couple years, next couple years in the sport, what I think he should do, he should move over to America, spend more time with Hunter, because he's only got 1 or 2 years left, and then he can do what he wants. But that's if he's serious about winning a world title, because like I said, winning a world title with the current champions, in my opinion, is no chance. I think if someone vacates or some title becomes vacant and he's fighting somebody that's of lesser level, like maybe like a Vargas, or maybe like, it depends, let's see how Thurman gets on and what Thurman's got left. He can definitely compete, but he has to dedicate himself. But if it's just about him making a couple of quid and making a few paydays, then he's probably not going to want to move over to America and dedicate himself. Now, he talks about him wanting to, be in the UK with his family and stuff. But from what we hear, that he's having family issues anyway. So why not, for the back end of his career, he's got 1 or 2 years max. That's if he's got that, right? Why don't he just go to America, live, around Virgil Hunter, where he can spend a lot of time in the gym with Hunter, right? And that makes things a lot easier. But obviously, there's a lot of things we don't know, whether his girls go to school or what. We don't know. His wife's from America, so I'm pretty sure there won't be an issue with that. So I just think that's what he needs to do. He needs to base himself in America, spend more time with Hunter. Hunter also said that he doesn't even know whether Amir Khan's gonna be with him anymore, because that, from what he said, I don't know those. We haven't had any discussions, and he hasn't spoke to Virgil after the Crawford fight. So it's going to be very interesting to see whether Virgil will still be his trainer. But I think if he wants to be serious about the back end of his career, and it's not just about him coming back and making a few quid, I think he needs to base himself in America, so he can then take his back end of his career seriously. If he wants to do something at the back end of his career, or if he just wants to earn a few quid, then he can carry on doing what he's doing, because he's got a name. He will get big fights, but is he going to be able to win those big fights with that attitude? I'm not sure. But leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.